Good evening. My name is Lorraine, and the gentleman standing beside me is my husband, Edward. We're both 95 years old. I never imagined I would stand before anyone again. Not like this. Not after everything we've been through. We once lived a quiet life, filled with music. Edward taught flute, and I taught piano. We had a little music school for children who couldn't afford lessons. That school was our heart, our way of giving back. But when I fell ill and the hospital bills came, everything we built slowly crumbled. We lost the school, and then we lost our home. For the past 10 years, we've lived on the streets. We've slept in shelters, bus stops, even under bridges. Some nights, the cold would steal the feeling from my hands, and I thought I'd never play again. But Edward, he never stopped believing in me. He always said, as long as you can still hear the music in your heart, your hands will remember what to do. And somehow, they did. Whenever we found an old piano, in a subway station, a church, anywhere, I would play. My fingers would find the notes, even if they shook. And Edward, he'd pull out his flute, the same flute he's carried for over 60 years, worn, dented, and chipped, but still full of song. Music became our home when we had none. It became the warmth we couldn't find in blankets. It reminded us who we are, not just homeless, not just old, but artists, lovers, survivors. A few weeks ago, while playing in a train station, a stranger filmed us. She said we made her cry, that we brought her hope. And then, a miracle. Someone from this show reached out. They said, come share your gift. So we're here, two tired souls who should have faded quietly. But instead, we offer this final song. We don't need to win. We just want to be heard. Not for fame, not for sympathy, but for everyone out there who feels invisible, forgotten, too old to matter. If tonight our music reaches even one heart, then everything we've lived through will have been worth it. Thank you for seeing us.
Good luck.
Thank you, judges. And thank you, everyone in the audience, for listening, not just with your ears, but with your hearts. This performance tonight was more than just music for us. It was a lifeline. For years, Edward and I have lived with nothing. No home, no comfort, no safety. But the one thing that never left us was music. When the world stopped seeing us, music reminded us that we still existed, that we still had a voice, that we still mattered. Every note we played tonight came from a place of deep pain, but also deep love. Because even when we were hungry or cold, when we were turned away from shelters or ignored on the street, we still had each other, and we still had our instruments. Edward's flute and my piano, those were our prayers when we had no words left to speak. The reason we came here was not to win, but to remind the world that no matter how old you are, no matter how far you've fallen or been forgotten, your soul can still shine. You can still offer something beautiful to this world. You gave us the gift of being heard. For people like us, that is everything. Thank you for seeing us.
Wow.